And how's everyone doing today? Sorry about the lateness today. I kind of got my ass kicked at work, busy wise. Oh. So I did a little off-screen breeding. That's to say the least. I swear this Mazarina doesn't understand the idea that it's supposed to stay at the ranch. So I did a little off-screen breeding. I'm not gonna lie. So, as expected, I had to get one. You already know. I had to get one. It wouldn't be right not to. I also got this guy. He's really fun to mine with. Sorry, had to check something. I think I hatched this guy out of a regular egg, actually. I don't think I bred it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. This one, I bred this one for the purpose of getting this one. Because this one has planting 4, which means it's really good for farming. Or, for the basis of farming. This and a good watering, like a Jormuntide would serve very well for farming. But I also found out you can breed one of these really freaking easily. Like, scarily easily. I got a few more Eggs going. This one's going to take forever. This was the child of a vanworm and an Anubis. I do not remember what that's supposed to be. Let me just look that up real quick. I want to say... Where is Vanworm in the breeding there it is. I am breeding a Phalaris, which is a 3 kindling and 3 transport, which is nice. But I feel like I wanted this one for something specifically. Probably just another down the breeding chain. You know, you're really breeding as a wormhole. You can literally get all but every pal but the legendaries from like a base of like 4 pals. It really the only thing that keeps you from being able to get all, you know, being able to get them quickly is how fast you can make cake. Which is part of the reason why I'm going for kindling 3 pals. There are kindling 4 pals. Kindling 4 pal, I should say. The only kindling 4 pal there is Jormuntide Ignis. As far as I can tell, there are multiple kindling 3, and at least one of them's fairly easy to breed once you know. And having transport 3 also means that when it's not setting fire to a cook pot to make cakes, it can move things around, which, while not ideal for my pal to be doing something other than what I want it to do, if it's going to, I might as well account for it. Like, they're there are 111 pals before you talk about alternate versions. With alternate versions, there's like 130 some. I barely have 50, so. Like, there are just so many that I want to get, and I can't, and I haven't yet. But this will be the last day for Pal World from me. For now. I may come back to it in the future. Ooh, hey, we got a second cake now. Let me tell you, that is more exciting than you think, having a second cake around. I think I want to put a Nightwing and a Gummoss in the... Don't ask me how this combination results in what it will, but somehow it does. No freaking clue. Actually, I could do it with a Daydream, too. Do I have a good Daydream? I have a Workaholic Daydream, which... Well, it's not the same thing as a good Daydream, but Workaholic's better than a lot of things. Gummoss is just lost. What were you planting all the way over here? And this right here is why I want why I want a transport instead of, instead of anything else for a secondary if I have to have a secondary. Logging just makes more things for the transport pals I've got to do. It doesn't improve my chances of getting, it doesn't help anything, it just makes a mess. And that's irritating. I only want you to make one, I think. Oh, the fried eggs are done. Nice. Oh, I keep trying to keep the wheat out of there because the pals are eating the wheat before it gets ground up for some reason. Let's see. Yep, these two are done. What do we get? What are we gonna get? Any bets? Any bets? What are we gonna get? A Celeray. I already have several of those, but that one's got burly body, so it's nice to have. And this is the one where I might get something I don't have. Weirdly enough, that's not even the first one of those I have. Okay. It's also weird that it's one of the few pals that looks like it's wearing clothes. That's just weird. I did not check, but apparently I got one male and one female somehow. I did not look at that. God dang it. Just gonna make a mess for me every time, aren't you? It's so, yes, I'm working on breeding still. I'm going to continue working on this even after I'm not playing on stream. 100%. I paid good money for the game. I'm going to continue to play it. But you know what? Do I? Let's sort you by level instead. Highest level I found. Quite literally, what I've got in my party is the best I've got. I don't know how to feel about that. Well, now I have a 20. Alright then. I want to see what we get from these two first. I mean, I know what I'm going to get, but I want to see, I want to get it, I want to get it incubating before we go. But there are towers. We should tackle at least one more before we end. Question is, which one do we go for? There is one in the volcanic region. I don't think we want that one, do we? I mean, we got a thermal shirt that helps with cold on. Alright, well, I have an idea where we're going to explore to. We're going to start from here and kind of meander our way up. That won't get us to a tower, but it will get us better view of the map. That is a very small egg. It's going to be a very fast breed. I think I want you in this one. Well, if it was that easy to get that one, let's get another going while before we go. There's no reason not to. I think I want a Melpaca and a Rushor for this one. That is a male alpha Rushor. And where are the Melpacas? There they are. I need a female Melpaca. That one has a non-negative effect. Okay. Get back here, Melpaca. You do not get to run free. Why did your body just turn into a ragdoll when I picked you up? Please answer me that. I do like using that Alpha Rushor when I can for things. I so rarely get to use it. I'm gonna cook up a bunch of these to take with me. They're not the best food. They're not even a good food. Can barely be considered a good food, but it's something in my inventory to feed me instead of nothing. Like legitimately, yeah. They're not even really good food, but there's something There's something in my inventory instead of nothing in my inventory, especially when I'm going to be flying. Alright, have you two grossly missized pals done anything yet? Ooh, almost. Oh, that almost popped my back. I kind of wish I had. Right. So, like I said, part of the goal today is to go and take on a another tower. Whether we're going to take it on successfully or not, who effing knows? My money's on us dying. Anyone else got money on that? Probably need more metal because my armor has taken a beating. Let's see. Yep. Repair. Ah, cloth. Okay. Oh, I forgot to pick it up. Genius. So I think I need a backup weapon for this fight. Okay then. And by backup weapon, I mean I need my crossbow as well as my musket. They both take time to load. I would rather have both of them on me so I can swap. Because while crossbows might not have the damage output of... Wait, where did I put my money? All right. All right, back to the other base. I kind of want to see what we get out. I want to pop any of the eggs that are available. Really, you two just taking your sweet time. Okay. Just a little cold. This should be a... Okay, so that was a failed egg. That was supposed to be a kitsune. Rip. So that can happen. Has not happened to me very often yet, but it does happen apparently. And as you can clearly see from the lack of interest in the stream right now, we are probably not gonna see too many people tonight. Not gonna lie, it does hurt a little bit. Hey, not gonna complain about more megaspheres. As much as I want to, I'm actually aiming primarily to just move through this area. Also, I'd just like to point out this area is covered in members of the Free Pal Alliance, and yet I constantly see them killing pals. What are you freeing them of? The Mortal Coil? Clearly. No such thing as a bad egg when you're when you're breeding. If nothing else, it's something that can be turned into a what do you call it? Brain function, please. Condenser material. My dude, you guys couldn't even Oh, you're attacking a Brislow. Well, that's your own stupid self there. It feels like there's got to be a freaking fast travel tower somewhere near here. And we're falling from the sky again. Hey, look. It's my dude. It's apparently really hot there, and I'm not wearing heat-resistant armor. Okay. But when does it cool off? I mean, I'm not wearing cold resistant armor either, but but I do have a thermal undershirt on at least. So there is that small mercy. Hey, there we go. That is a new pal for us. What is that? Just a random plant? Okay. Ooh, I see a teleport point. Also, is it possible to reach the base of the tree? Or is that just one of those ever distant utopia kind of deals? where it always seems to be in the distance, but it's never quite reachable. Ooh, frozen egg, nice. Wait, did I level up? Oh, sweet. I have the stuff, most of the stuff for that back at base. Ooh, and that's a large frozen egg. You gonna make it? Not quite. All right. Ooh, that looks like a damp egg. Oh, but it's another frozen egg. What do we have here? Why does this feel Syndicate related? All right, we'll leave those guys alone. Because genetic research executioners does not sound like something I want to mess with. Also, that is a Mammorest that is as strong as the world boss, field boss that we encounter near our base repeatedly. It's actually getting a little painful how many times we fought him accidentally. Come on, Nightwing. Eat your fill. Please don't require a silver key. Just copper, please. Ooh, I have not encountered gold keys before. What? What? Oh, wonderful. Fantastic. That's exactly what I needed in my day. Grenadiers shooting down my pal. Wonderful. Let's just unlock this fast travel and hook it to base. That was exactly what we needed. You guys get me something I can use? Large dark egg. Let's try it out. Right, I got a bunch of a bunch. Yes, I could make more cakes. No, I don't particularly want more cakes at the moment. But jam-filled buns are really good balance of improving sanity as well as, you know, fulfilling the hunger of your pals. So it's a decent one for you know, for that. All right, time to get you two out of here. We have one more if we get lucky, that produces what's called a fellbat. We haven't even seen one yet, so if we can produce one, all the better. I don't know how to feel about half the breeding recipes for Beacon involve Beacon. I don't know how to feel about that. And it's not even a great pal, but you know, it's a component in a lot of other breeding recipes for the higher end pals. Kind of want one. What's required for this pal? Can I breed it? That almost exclusively needs legendaries. You know, I don't feel like that one's a good use of my time. Whew, just felt my back pop. We should pop again. Well, I do have one of these now. And I have a Lylene, so I can get a Bushi. That is a Lylene and a Robin Quill. I have a male Lylene. Where's the Robin Quill I caught? Please be a female Robin Quill. It won't make my day, but it will be a very nice thing if the Robin Quill I caught happens to be female. There it is, and it's male. Okay, that does not work. I need a female, and I'm not rebreeding for Lylene. Not right now. Italian Azeroth. Do I have Azeroth? I do not think I do, although I'm compiling a obscene amount of Chillix. Why do I breed an Azeroth, actually? They're not that hard to breed. Thought I had bred one already. Yeah, I guess I don't have one. Alright, so we need a Nightwing and an Incineram. We'll start with the Incineram because I don't have another one of those. So, male and female. There we go. Incineram. There you are, buddy. Being a fast little dude, ain't you? Ooh, I got a large Palsol. Have not had one of those yet. Hey, Zood, how you doing? Didn't even hear you come in. I'm so sorry, man. I've been a little preoccupied trying to figure out breeding combos. I know, it's wild. But this is this is the last day of Pal World on stream. Just because my birthday is at the beginning of April, and I'm planning on doing the cooking stream of Final Fantasy 14. I just kind of want to. I want to freaking make. I want to. I want to play Final Fantasy 14. My dude, did you really? So, this evening my time, so probably around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern, we will be, I'll be, opening up a little mini stream to the Discord, of Final Fantasy 14 for us to, for chat to, for my Discord to help me decide what I'm going to play and what I'm going to look like. So, if you would like to participate in that, just so you know, around 9 or 10 tonight. Oh, because you know I was not you, Nightwing. Get back in your ball. Because you know I had to do it, Zood. Because you know I had to do it. That is Paldex index number 69. That is Paldex index number 69, Lavander. That is the pal that is into humans. I'm not even kidding. That's it. Seeking a night of love, it is always chasing someone around. At first, it only showed interest in other pals, but in recent years, even humans have become the target of its debauchery. The best way to get most of the pals outside, if you're not big on exploring or fighting, is breeding. So, let's put it this way, Zood. You take Pokemon, and to get babies of that breed, of that Pokemon, you stick it in what amounts to a PG-13 love hotel with a Ditto. And wait for it to make a baby. So, in a way, Pokemon set the standard for that one before this game did. Which is freaking hilarious to think about when you realize that Nintendo's early days was as a company that ran love hotels. Remember, Nintendo at one point ran love hotels and made trading cards and ran a taxi company. So, yeah. Oh no, that's just it. Lavander? No, it's definitely interested in riding you until your hips break. We're not even gonna pretend that that's not what it's basically saying. We're not even going to pretend that's not what it's saying. But it's not even the only one that's, more than vaguely, adult. This one's quite literally just a human wearing a cape and a headdress. This one's where This one's literally hiding its lower half in a cloud and wearing a tube top. Mind you, it also looks like a child, so that kind of disqualifies it, but it doesn't change the fact that it's legitimately just wearing a tube top. I mean, I'm half expecting most of my Discord not to show up, but the option will be there for anyone who wants to show up. You know, there's quite a few that are quite literally, hey, this is just furry with extra steps. it's not, I'm making a joke about it, but it's really not that far off. The funny thing is that one, that the Anubis pal touches on the themes of of Egypt better than Lucario does. So it's more like Lucario's cosplaying Anubis, even though Lucario came first. It's actually a little funny. Oh, come on. Really? You didn't want to stick to it that time? I'm legitimately just kind of waiting for eggs to hatch at the moment. But, like, there are so many just... The thing with this... the thing with breeding in this game is it requires a cake for every egg you want to acquire. Which, to be fair, when you look at Anubis from Egyptian mythology, it was a human with an animal head, with an animal's head. So, Anubis, the owl, is closer to, you know, Palworld breeding calculator. Well, that's just it. Just like Pokemon and Digimon, they take inspiration from mythology on many accounts. That's just one of many. It's not even like the first one that did. It's just another one that did. When you look, you don't even have to look particularly deep for some Pokemon. It's just there. It's actually a little hilarious, honestly. They really did not try hard with a lot of Pokemon and a lot of pals to hide where their origins were. Can I build another one of these? Not from here. I could get the stuff from the other base. Yeah, no, I don't disagree. It's just interesting exactly how much things do look like. Do take inspiration from history, from history. And of course, then there was the Pikachu XP that just ran right by me. Not even denying that one. Like Tombat that just flew by, that purple glowing flying thing. It's like a crossbreed between a Gligar and a cat, looks wise, with some glowing flames, to touch. When we say things, just kind of take it, kind of. Let's see, it's the Paldium fragments I need. Where are the Paldium fragments at? The problem with having lots of chests. Probably my biggest beef with this is how long it takes to build things. That's probably my biggest beef, is how long it takes to build some things. I need to get those two out of... No, you're right. It could take days, but what you have to remember is if I'm building something and a pal's not helping me, I have to continue to hold down that button till it's done.
Get some help.
There's no help for me, phone. I have to hold down that button. My roommate, so, for when he's playing, he bought himself a 1/2-inch tungsten cube that he could just set on the F button when he's building, so he doesn't have to hold his finger on it. I think the thing is, it's not a click. It's a hold. It's a press. And while, yes, there are ways you can get around that, it's honestly easier to just, in the time you spend trying to figure out a way to get around it, congratulations. You've wasted time. Yeah, I mean... He found his auto holder real nice. Just a tungsten cube he sets on it. Let's see if we can get the Paldex working again now. It was being a butt to me a minute ago. We have one cake, so one more thing we can try to make right now. Wait, what is required for this? Is there any of these that I have? I have a Pyron knocked, and if that Phalaris is what hatches, then I can do that. I think that's actually why I was making a Phalaris. All right. All right. No, you're absolutely correct. By the standards of individuals who who are of the opinion that anything that's not working yourself to the bone is a waste of your time. Yes, they are a waste of our time. At the same time, if I'm not going to be working, I might as well enjoy myself. You know? Why be miserable just because I'm not working? I would rather enjoy my time doing what I want instead of doing what other people demand I do. Yeah, that's just me, you know. Oh, I absolutely can. It's called disassociating. You just disassociate for a while. Now, that might not be the healthiest thing, but it works. God, I can't believe I actually said that. I'm so sorry. But it does work. Sometimes you just gotta disassociate to, as weird as it sounds, sometimes that's what gets you through the day. Like there are 100% times I go to work, put on my music while I'm working, and just disassociate from doing anything else. I am head empty, working at that time. Well, now mine doesn't normally either. I admit I have ADHD, and I actually have quite a few problems with keeping on task. When I'm not streaming and not working, my general go-to game is idle games. The kind of game you could just play in the background while you mindlessly watch YouTube videos and other stuff, or read. And while some people say that's not gaming, screw them. Who are you to say what I consider gaming? Let me have my happy time, and if your happy time insists on you insulting other people, well, that sounds like a you problem. This is one of those pals that once you've used it, you can't help but enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's just so funny watching him go to town on something. God, I wish sometimes I could, focus, but I have a horrible capacity for focus. Yeah, no, it's like I tried playing idle games and learning how to code one time at the same time. Just trying to, fill time. Man, I could not focus on anything. Combine that with when I get off of, the time I have to do things is when I get off of work. So I don't always have a lot of time. It's legitimately a matter of time. If it's a day I'm not streaming when I get off of work, I'm going to bed within an hour or two. What? There's a pack of lavenders on their way in. You see that? There's a pack of lavenders on their way here. If I can get one out of those, I'll be happy. Not because they're great pals, but because, they're entertaining to have. It's entertaining to have a bunch of those around. Just because of how ridiculous they are. Yeah, no, I feel you on that one. It really does. It really at times can just feel like, God, I'm being a shitty person. Spending my time playing a game instead. You've either got to find the thing that lets you relax without feeling bad, or you've just got to accept that you can't satisfy everybody, and if somebody's got a problem with you being happy with your life, you fuck them. As much as I don't normally like to do a lot of cussing on stream, if you're going to tell me I'm not a good person because I want to relax and spend my downtime playing a game, fuck you. You know, hands down. You know, it is not your life to do what you want with. It is mine to do what I want with it, and if I choose to spend it enjoying my downtime, I'm going to choose it to spend it enjoying my downtime. That's the way that's the way I look at it. It is my downtime. I am going to do with it what I want. Preferably that would be learning something, cleaning, getting something productive done. Even if it's just something as simple as making sure your laundry's done for the week. But sometimes you just kind of have to say, screw it. I'm going to be a fuck up today and sit your ass in front of that computer or console and play a game. Sometimes you just have to do it. And with procrastinators like me, that ends up being more often than not. My short attention span usually means I'm bouncing between things that get my interest, like a, like somebody with, like a maniac. I can bounce between topics in a heartbeat. My ADHD, I have spent a long time off ADHD medication because frankly it just got too expensive and I couldn't I couldn't afford it. My family couldn't afford it, so at some point I just said screw it, I'll do without back in high school. But God, sometimes I wish I was still on it because it gave me the ability to focus. But at the same time, I'm me. I ate so much more than I do now when I was on those meds. Like now I might eat 3 or 4, three McDonald's hamburgers in one sitting, just McDoubles. But when I was on those meds, I would eat like 9 or 10 and still be hungry. Part of that was probably because I was, in my teens, but on days where I didn't have it, I didn't feel like I needed to eat and eat and eat and eat. But when I was on them, I felt that way. So even if it's not a 1-to-1 correlation, matchup, there was some correlation on that. We're about to get 2 of our eggs hatched, and a third one in a few more minutes after that. Let's see, what do we get? And we got a Felbat. Nice. Boy, want some edge with that? He really did say no need to ask why the inside of his wings is stained red. Van Worm Chris, which is not what I was breeding for, but is actually rarer than what I was breeding for, I think. Why is its only skill medicine production? Oh, and the Van Worm Crisp. Where is it? There it is. That was not what I was breeding for, but it's nice to have it. Yeah, see, I grew up as a big eater in a family who, that encouraged you to eat more. So honestly, I'm surprised I'm not 500 pounds. Legitimately. Legitimately, I'm a little surprised I'm not 500 pounds. Like, legitimately, these days, more often than not, I don't eat enough to fill myself up, even now, just because I can't afford to fill myself up. you know? I don't make enough money to, to fill my stomach all the way. Come on. I really want this huge scorching egg to finish. I mean, it's not even about how much I make. Oh, okay, at least partially is. It's the fact that where I live and you know means I can't do a lot of cooking. And not being able to do a lot of cooking means that overall my food costs are higher because I can't store food to prepare. So I can't buy ingredients, store them, and cook with them at home. My cooking at home is pretty much limited to a microwave. So that tends to lead to my food costs being a little higher. Not by much. No, you're wrong. You're not wrong on that one. That's dude. And I'll be honest. Normally I don't touch on this sort of thing because it's just kind of it's outside of the scope of a gaming stream here. But once we took most of our money off of the gold standard, things got stupid expensive. Hey, we got that Phalaris we were hoping for. There it is. I wonder how... You know what? Normally I would go for that. Normally I would go for that. As far as using it as a flyer. But that's really high on the food cost. Like, stupid high. I'm not. I'm not even gonna pretend that it's perfect over here, but you know, it is what it is. You know. Fair enough. And we got another Nightwing. And another Nightwing. Do we have a cake? Do we have a cake? No. Those were two random common eggs I picked up. They both ended up being Nightwings. That's funny. Those will take a little bit. Yeah, until you need things. You'd think that, but then you need things and you can't get them. Yeah, because I've actually looked into that idea in the past myself. It sounds good until you realize that, living out in the middle of bump nowhere means you, don't have money for things you want. And yeah, no, that's, as much as I hate to agree with you on that one, that's a legit, kind of beef I have with things these days, man. It's all shit. Alright, let's find somebody. Well, I know we can take out this Catress. We can kill it for sure. And it's only 23 and I'm 28. Same way I'm pretty sure I could take out this Broncherry. And I know I could take both of those. Well, I mean, you could. You just have to, you just have to basically be willing to, become a citizen. Oh, okay, no, I'm making an assumption there. I need to watch my mouth on that one. Let's see if we can catch this Catress. How did that miss? Okay, I know how that one missed.
Yeah.
Nope, you got too close to me.
Yeah.
That's a 17% catch rate. Oh, get back here, Fox Sparks. I meant to throw... No, not you either. Meant to throw a POW ball. I don't have a lot of those left.
Yeah.
Nope, that's gonna kill me. Dang it! I should have just gone ahead and killed it. I can recover my gear and we can go back in easy. Still irritating to go down like that. True, true. Who do I use then? I mean, let's go full pervert and have Lavander cackle it. What did I get stuck on? You know what? Yeah. Get it, Ruby. Really? We're gonna do this?
Yeah.
Alright. You know what? Let's head back to our base. And, get a better shield, get a better energy shield first. This is the one for that. Unlocked it, right? Wait, don't tell me it requires the, Oh, you're kidding me. It needs this? That sucks. We're almost there. We're going to catch an alpha catris today. There's no question about it. We are going to catch that catris. Wait, how do you make cement? How do you make cement? Is that one of those recipes I passed over? It is. It's not a lot of them, but it is more than we had. And in fact, we have an Anubis we can throw into the base instead, I believe. Where is our Anubis? There it is. That's what Handcrafting 4 does for you. Holy shit. It was crawling for me. Good boy. Wait, where did he run off to? Did he Superman? He Supermaned all 5 of those balls. I need 20 nails before I even think about Ooh! That's a lucky. The whole reason I keep the metal spear around is so I can deal chip damage. That was a lucky, pal. It had... looked like it had Zen Mind as well as lucky. That was the equivalent of a shiny, just for reference. Lavander, if you're going to be a sex offender on this rock, alright? Come on. Fire. I really should upgrade my grapple gun. Oh, well, that's just glorious. Dude, our transporters suck. Why would you leave that much laying around? I really kind of want to upgrade this Mega Shield to the Giga Shield, so... And now I've got hiccups. Great. Fantastic. All right. Come on. It is actually quite warm in my room right now. I actually don't know how much longer I'm going to stream this morning. Or evening your time, but If you see me wiping my forehead of sweat, know I'm probably pretty close to wanting to call it a day. I'm sorry, Fox Sparks, you've been in the base a long time, but you've just outlived the usefulness of what you can do in the base. I'm sorry. Phalaris, take over. For now. It's not a Jormuntide Ignis, but it works. Yeah, that's right. They didn't just make Gyarados a giant water dragon in this one. He's also a giant fire dragon as one of the alternate versions. As the alternate version. That's not terrifying. The Anubis just decided, nah, I'm not coming to help with this. Did I leave any ancient parts over here? Well, hello, Arsox, lighting up the way. No, I did not. But we are not that far off from the Penking and the Chillet. But honestly, I think the Chillet's the one we're going after. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Those are daydreams right there. Should be right up here somewhere. Probably right across this bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that one had Artisan.
Hut.
It's about to be light out.
Yep. Huh. Yep. Huh. Yep. Huh. Yep. Huh. Yep. Huh. Yep. Huh.
Hmm. think I do still need just a few more. We know what's up with Penking. Let's take on Penking again. Not to catch, just to kill.
Yep.
It's a lot easier to just kill them.
Yeah.
Come on, bud, where you at? Oh, did not see you there.
Yeah.
Just because I don't need to catch him doesn't mean I'm not going to.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
As much as I didn't want to throw that one, A is going to catch him. And that gets me the ancient civilization parts I needed.
Ha.
I just need Paldium fragments, and those are easy enough to solve. Just gotta do a little excavating. Maybe that's enough. Does not feel like it will be, though. Two away. Really? Just two? Alright, Anubis, where are you at? Goodness boy. Look at him go. There we go. Hey, is more than double what my previous shield was. Alright, I'm going to have one of those hyperspheres available when we go take on the Catris again, hopefully. I'd like to get a few more, so I need to go grab some more Paldium fragments. Zood, you still here? Honestly, just felt like killing a chickpea. It's been a while. Get as many of these on the freaking belt as possible. It's so much quicker with him. I think it's time to try at Catris one more time. I did not mean to throw a sphere just then. Got it. Good. Good girl, Nightwing. That is another entry in our PAL Dex. Prefers to eat raw food. It's an interesting point for it. And it doesn't like Wicks in here. And it's not a particularly great pal in what it in its abilities or anything. But hey. We just caught an alpha. That's one more of them down. Wait, did we catch something else in our PAL Dex recently? No. Oh, right. We never looked at Phalaris. Do we try King Paka now? Do we go for the King Paka? First off, I want to see what pals we're selling today. Nothing special. Also, he's got a guillotine in his in his room. Just the same old, same old. Yep. Nothing special.
Yep.
Let's get in the air and figure out where this King Pack is. Should be pretty much right here. There he is, with a bunch of Malpaka with him. Yeah. Lavander, why did you just stand there and take that? If that doesn't catch, I've got a mega ready, a hyper ready. All right, there we go. Thank you, Lavander, for the help with that. All right, that's a King P.A.K.A. and a Catris earned. I unlocked today. I say unlocked, I mean earned, caught. Let's see what we found in these random frozen eggs. A Malcryst, which I did not have. Nice. Another Chillet. I have way too many of those at this point. And this is one that was born. That was there's the Azarobe that I was hoping for. All right, good. I found a regular damp egg while out and about. And I am almost out of course ammo. So I am going to have to do something about that soon. I think that is going to be our cue for the day. So it has been great having you guys around. Thank you for coming out to the stream. Anyone, even if you're just a bot hanging out in chat, I know there are plenty of you. If you're not a bot and you want to prove you're not, you should talk. At least say hello. But I think that's just me being lonely though. Okay, I actually kind of like it. All right. We will call it a day here. I will see you guys next time, probably on Friday for Final Fantasy XIV. We will partially be going through the story, partially be just, trying to do dungeon runs as we level up. So I will catch you guys next time. See you later.